Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Coding 101. We're at it again with another Java and Python exercise. So today we're going to be dealing with palindromes. A palindrome obviously is a word that can be read backward and forward. Basically, if you were to reverse the word, it would still be the same word. That's actually another way of tackling this problem. You just reverse the word and check if it is the same as the original word. It's a very simple problem, but we're going to be handling it at different. How we're going to be doing it is that we're going to be comparing like the string by going forward and backward through the string. I'm going to show you how to do it with paint over here. So let's see examples of words. By the way, these are just made up words. Some of them are made up words which made up strings which represent like palindromes and stuff. So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be going forward and we're going to be going backward and just doing like comparisons to see if the word is a palindrome or not. So basically what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be checking the first letter against the last letter character, and if they are the same, then we move on. Like, and we check this one against this one, they're the same, so we move on. And then we check this one against itself because there's no other the character which we can check, and this obviously means that the word is a palindrome. We check this one against this one, the last letter against the last letter, we check it and we check it, and guess what, it is a palindrome. Let's come to this one over here, and so we check this one against this one and we see that they're the same. We move and we check this one against this one, they're the same, and then we come here, we check this one against this one and we see that they're not the same. So that's where we stop and we say, because of this comparison right here, this means the word is not a palindrome. It's not. I'm not gonna even try this. This is terrible. I'm using a mouse pad, so this is very difficult to type that. So we're gonna do it in Eclipse. Where's my mouse? Okay, there it is. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna initialize J with the last as the last like index of the string. So we're gonna say word dot length and -1, and we're gonna say we're gonna make a for loop, int I is equals to 0. We're gonna say I is less than the length. Oh, sorry, I is less than word dot length, and then we're gonna do that, and we're gonna this is going forward, and then we're gonna so that's basically it. We'll remove this, and then we do this, obviously, and then we check if the last word, letter or character, is the same as the first letter. So how do we check? Like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use an if statement. So if the word and the character at a certain position, which is like I position, is not the same as the word that character at a certain position, which would be J, then what do? We return false. Sorry, I forgot that this is not Python. We return false. So this should be enough to give us an indication whether or not a word is a palindrome. So we're gonna check if this word is a palindrome. It's obviously a palindrome, so we should have true. I had run this before, that's why you can see this true already here. But we're gonna run it again, and then It says it's not a palindrome. Why? It says it's not a palindrome, so that means we made an error somewhere because this is obviously a palindrome. We did not um, go like forward. We did not like go backwards. So this should solve the problem. So what actually happened is that because the I is getting incremented, but then the J is not getting decremented, so we need to like make sure we decrement and increment at the same time so that we can like get to the middle and stuff like that, you know. So that was the problem there. But let's see if it runs. It should say true. If it doesn't say true, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna try another word like caddick and see if this is a palindrome. Yes, run that. It's true, and then we're gonna, let me say, put a D here. This is that a palindrome? I'm not sure it's a palindrome. Let's see. It is a palindrome, okay. Let's put a Z or a Z as we call it down here. Let's see. It says false. Okay, so this works perfectly, and now we're gonna try and do it in Python. It's gonna be a little bit challenging to do it in Python, but it's pretty much the same thing. Is palindrome. Palindrome. So we're gonna receive like a word, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna say J is equals to word. Oh, len. We say len here in Python, and remember minus 1. Wouldn't it be interesting if we use a while loop in Python, right? Instead of a for loop, because we always use for loops, so we just use a while loop. So in order to do that, we just say I is equals to 0. So while I is less than the length of the word, what do? We are going to increment it. So that's our for loop. And what do? We check if the word at the character at I actually is not equals to the character at J, then what do? We return false. There we go. And then don't forget we need to increment and decrement. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just say J minus 1, and then we're also going to say I is equals to I plus 1, and we say return true, and then we're gonna check if this is correct. I'm holding my fingers tight because I didn't do it in Python. I only did it in Java, so I'm holding my fingers crossed that this works. So we're gonna say caddick, please work, and it says is palindrome is not defined. Oh, I didn't write palindrome correctly, sorry. So caddick, it says it's true, yay. So the problem is I hadn't written like the name of the method correctly. So how about Bab? No, let's change it and do something that won't work. Like this, it says false. So even with a couple of errors, though, we can see how it's done in Python and how it's done in Java. So we used a for loop here, and we used a while loop here. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. See you next time on Coding 101.